It is 90 degrees outside. You are sweating just standing on the patio, and your dog is stretched out in direct sunlight, eyes half closed, completely unbothered, looking more relaxed than you have felt all week. You have probably dragged him inside, called him crazy, assumed something is wrong with him. Nothing is wrong with him. Your dog knows exactly what he is doing. And the reason he does it, the actual biological reason, not the one most people assume, is more interesting than you would expect. There are 4 reasons. They get more surprising as they go. And the last one is the one I want you to stay for. Because if you have an older dog, it will change how you see them completely. We are going through all 4. What is actually happening inside your dog when he lies in the sun? Why your instinct to drag him inside is working against him. And the one thing you do need to watch for that actually matters. By the end of this, you will stop moving him. And you will understand why. Before the 4 reasons, you need to understand one thing, because it changes how you hear everything that follows. Most owners see a dog lying in direct sunlight on a hot day and read it as a problem. Either the dog is confused, or he does not know what is good for him, or something is physically wrong. So you intervene. You drag him into the shade. You shut the patio door. You assume you are protecting him. What you are actually doing is interrupting something his body is running deliberately. A biological program written long before dogs lived in houses that has real and measurable effects on his mood, his sleep, his pain levels, and his sense of safety. He is not ignoring the heat. He is weighing it against what the sun gives him. And most of the time, what the sun gives him wins. Here is why. Reason 1. His body runs hotter than yours. Start here, because this is the foundation everything else sits on. A dog's natural core body temperature runs between 99.5 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Yours runs at 98.6. They are warmer by design, and that difference matters more than most people realize. Maintaining internal temperature costs energy. On a warm day, lying in the sun means the environment does some of that work for them. Their body can redirect what it was spending on thermoregulation toward everything else: digestion, immune function, tissue repair. A dog lying in a patch of sunlight is not being lazy. He is being efficient. But warmth alone does not explain why he stays out there when it is clearly hot. There is something happening in his brain that warmth is only a part of. Reason 2. The sun is regulating his mood. When your dog lies in direct sunlight, his body produces serotonin. That is the same hormone that regulates mood in humans. The same reason a sunny afternoon feels different from a gray one. The same mechanism behind seasonal mood changes in people who do not get enough natural light in winter. Your dog is not just lying in the sun. He is managing his own emotional chemistry. The warmth and the light together trigger a serotonin response that makes him feel calm, settled, and content in a way that shade simply does not produce. There is a second chemical at work alongside it. Sunlight during the day suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. A dog who spends time in natural daylight suppresses melatonin during waking hours, which means when night comes and light levels drop, the melatonin signal is cleaner and stronger. He falls asleep faster, he sleeps more deeply, he wakes more rested. If you have already moved your dog out of the sun because you thought he did not know better, you were not wrong to care. You just did not have this information yet. Hit like so this reaches other owners who are doing the same thing. Keep watching, because reason 4 is the one I promised at the start, and it is the one that lands hardest. Reason 3. The warmth is a signal his brain reads as safety. This one goes back much further than your backyard. In the wild, a warm patch of sunlight was not just comfortable, it was strategic. Warmth meant dry fur, no moisture for parasites to thrive in. It meant open ground, nowhere for predators to hide in the immediate vicinity. It meant the sun was out and visibility was high. Warmth was a safety signal, not a conscious one, a biological one, encoded over thousands of years of survival into a nervous system that is still running the same program today. Your dog does not need to worry about predators or parasites in your garden, but the pull towards sunlight, the way it quiets the nervous system, the way it signals that right now, in this moment, everything is fine, that is not learned. It is inherited. Share this before the last reason. Someone you know has an older dog who seeks out the sun more than they used to. They need to hear what comes next. It will change how they see it completely. Reason 4. For older dogs, the sun is where it stops hurting. This is the one. Sunlight penetrates deep into muscle and joint tissue. The warmth is not just surface level. It reaches the layers underneath. And for a dog carrying joint discomfort, the effect is real and measurable. The same mechanism that makes a heating pad feel good on a sore back. The same reason warm water helps stiff joints move more easily in the morning. After the age of 7, most dogs carry some degree of joint inflammation. Arthritis in dogs is far more common than most owners realize, and far more frequently silent. A dog whose joints ache will not always limp or cry or refuse to walk. They will compensate quietly, adjust how they move, manage it. And they will seek out the sun. He knows where it hurts, and he knows what helps. That is not a dog who needs to be moved out of the sun. That is a dog who has found the thing that makes the day more bearable. Your job is to make sure he has shade and water available when he needs them, and someone nearby who knows the warning signs. Beyond that, let him have it. So, why does your dog lie in the sun even when it is clearly hot outside? Because his body runs warmer than yours, and the sun does the work of maintaining that with less effort. Because the light produces serotonin that regulates his mood and suppresses melatonin during the day, so he sleeps better at night. Because warmth is a safety signal written into his nervous system from thousands of years of survival. And lying in the sun tells the oldest part of his brain that everything is fine. And because, for an older dog, that patch of sunlight is the thing that makes the joints stop aching for a while. He is not being reckless. He is not confused. He is running a program his body has been running his entire life. Your job is the shade, the water, the knowing when enough is enough. Drop in the comments, does your dog sunbathe even when it is hot? And tell me how old they are, because the seniors especially will find that patch of sun no matter what you do. I read every single one. Subscribe if you want what is coming next, because the next video covers things that emotionally hurt your dog, and you do it almost every day, unknowingly. It is on your screen right now.